Yo, what's up guys? Got pokeaim here with round 1 of the NU Open. I'm playing Prescott. It's actually funny. Yeah, it's actually funny because he took teams from my Smogon wall. So that's pretty funny. I do check those teams, so it should be fun. I got my teams from Blender though, so big shout outs to him. And yeah, let's just get right into this. So looking at it, automatically I can see MACHAMP putting in a ton of work. I can see MACHAMP putting in a lot of work. And did I use this team? I swear I use this team. I might as well. I swear I use this team. Okay, you're gonna find like 12 Steelix in my builder, but yup, my boy Pyroman is nicely applied. Toxic, Lumberry, Dragonite, Scarf, Fiery Memory. I want to push it to him, but that seems like I like that too. That's all I'm gonna say. So Scarf Drapion's really good in this. Do you remember it? In my builder. Romanus, the GOAT. Anyway. I don't see anything wrong with leading off. Well, actually, there's a lot wrong with leading off with MACHAMP. I actually really... Wow, he does a lot to Steelix. How do I win this game? Let me think about this a little bit. Told you I was thinking. All good, all good. So he does a lot to Steelix. Raichu is a huge threat to me. Thankfully, because I do have Scarf Drapion as well as Spec Subtile, we're okay versus that. I just want to lead off with Steelix. I think it gives me the best lead matchup possible versus something like, even like this Scrafty, which isn't that much of a threat. I'm going to roar it out immediately. Yeah, he can Drain Punch / High Jump Kick me, but I don't want him Dragon Dancing up. Like this giant monster. And ideally, I get in Dodrio, so I get up rocks. I get in Raichu, which isn't too bad. This is an Earthquake for me, and I will go right for it. I'm not going to bother predicting as he does go Silvally Fire right on the Earthquake, so I do a ton to that Mon. And we do have SLOWBRO as a pretty decent pivot right here. He could go for Thunderbolt or Parting Shot. Very good play on my opponent's part. Very, very, very good play on my opponent's part, as he does bring in his Raichu. Thunderbolt could come out. I could see him nasty plotting as well. I don't think you go right for folks, but I think Steptile is just a no drawback play because I do have Steelix as a switch in. He's probably going to nasty plot. Yep. So I can fire off a Specs Leaf Storm. I'm not going to bother predicting Togekiss. I don't care. We're going to go right for that Specs Leaf Storm and get rid of that Raichu automatically. So that's great for me. Raichu being gone. And if he does go Scrafty, the reason I'm not as worried is because my MACHAMP is at full HP. So I can easily go MACHAMP and just click Close Combat. If he wants to Dragonite up, that's fine. We get our Flame Orb. I don't gotta worry about anything. Yeah, he can DD up. I guess potential of, I guess the potential of maybe if he has Iron Head of Flinch could be bad, but he actually opts to go Togekiss, so that's the correct play, I feel. Definitely the correct play. I believe it was Thunder Wave on this team though, but as long as MACHAMP is healthy, we're fine. And Raichu being gone just like leaves so much for my my SLOWBRO to do. I can see him doubling out into his Scrafty right here, but yeah. Go Steelix. So this is fine because I do get up rocks as well as basically just pressuring the Ditto and whatnot. I can see him Earthquaking as well as me, but because I do have a Sash Sigilyph in the back and the fact that I do have SLOWBRO in the back, I'm not as worried about Dodrio. So I rather break this thing sturdy, that way SLOWBRO can just knock it out and then just go for Roar and maybe phase in something like Dodrio, if anything. As I do get Togetic, so probably the absolute best switch in right now. I can see him going back out into Steelix, but Sceptile's just looking so strong with Giga Drain spamming. So we will click the Heavy Slam here as he does go Steelix. Very smart. That did 0. I don't see a reason not to go out into SLOWBRO. He could Toxic, definitely, but I don't see a reason not to go SLOWBRO and just click attack. Like click Calm Mind and then proceed to go for the Water MZ versus Scrafty because I knock it out. And also after going for he will go for Toxic here, 100% sure. 130% sure, yep. But we do get up that Calm Mind, and because I am Water MZ SLOWBRO, knockoff from Scrafty won't be able to knock me out. And either I get a kill here or a heavy hit on something. So I'm assuming he's going to sack Silvally or Togetic, yep. And then I get to get off the, that did nothing. That actually did nothing. I didn't expect that to do 0. Oof. Alright, I would have played this differently if I knew that would have done 0. Alright, so Steelix gets a few turns of recovery here. He does get a roost off, unfortunately. I didn't think that do at +1, 19% to Togetic. Like, what are you doing, Togetic? Why are you taking 4? We're just going to Heavy Slam. I don't care if he goes Steelix. He did already Toxic my SLOWBRO. And actually, that's a little bit concerning that it did 19 Togetic, because now I don't think that I can knock out Scrafty with +1. But either way, SLOWBRO's still the best play, and I get to throw off some Scalds, potentially burning. He has Lumberry Scrafty. And I do eat these attacks. I mean, I am max defense SLOWBRO, but I really did expect more from it. I'm not going to lie. So he could go out into Scrafty here if he wants to. Or Togetic. Ideally, I get a burn on Togetic right now. That'd be nice. I get a crit, but no burn. So he's going to Roost. I'm just going to Scald again. I'm going to try and go for some burn damage. That way, at least something like my... what's it called? My Sigilyph can damage him. So, makes a very, very nice double out to Silvally Fire. Very, very solid double on my opponent's part. Really, really good play. I still think I'm okay though, because I can always go Drapion and just click Poison Jab. Poison Jab does a lot to Scrafty. It should be able to 2-hit KO. I don't necessarily need Drapion healthy for this, and if he wants to go, I'm not going to let him go Togetic, basically, by going for knockoff. Yes, Steelix can come in, but I have pivots for it, so I'm not as worried about Steelix. And if he wants to go out into Scrafty, I should be able to beat him with 2 Poison Jabs into Bullet Punch, if I'm not mistaken. Also, Scrafty needs +2 to be able to outspeed Sceptile. That's another thing, and I can just click Giga Drain soon. Obviously, Togetic is a threat, but if I Thunder Wave it as well, Steelix beats it. Let me just calc this real quick, actually. Custom set. Scrafty, Poison Jab. Okay, what? Poison Jab is 33 to 39. Yeah, I don't see a reason not to go right out to Machamp right here. Like, I still live 1 +1 hit. And my Sceptile still does outspeed him if he manages to knock me out, which I doubt he will. Plus, Close Combat into Bullet Punch should be able to knock out Togetic easily. So he's going to switch out into Togetic. This will be knocked out by the Close Combat into Bullet Punch. I could also go for double Close Combat, I suppose. Yeah, I'll go for double Close Combat, knock out Togetic. We don't got to worry about this monster. So Sceptile is looking good. Obviously Dodrio is going to come out now. Probably go for Brave Bird / High Jump Kick, respectively. Or Jump Kick, rather, respectively. Brave Bird / Jump Kick, I can see him doing. We will go Steelix, though, and we will be phasing him out. If he does go for Brave Bird, then he's taking more chip damage that I need from a champ to be able to knock him out. By the way, this is a best of 3. I can see him going for Jump Kick right here. That'd be a good play. It did 4, but it's a good play. It really did do 4. I do have SLOWBRO as a switch in, so I'm actually just going to go for Heavy Slam. Like, I don't mind sacking this, and he even gets a lower roll, so I'm going to be able to put Dodrio in range of rocks. And what we can actually do, BP will be able to knock him out. I think we sack this by going for Roar because it hits all switch-ins as he actually goes Steelix too. So we're going to be able to break that thing sturdy. And if Scrafty wants to come out, I then get to go out to Machamp. We always click Roar here. Gets that nice little Mox though. So at 68%, I'm pretty sure because he's Drain Punch, he doesn't knock out Machamp. Machamp is here. Also, I could be faster if he's Adamant. Like, I think Adamant's the only one that can knock me out. You are not no High Jump Kick. You are Drain Punch, my friend. You're also not Life Orb. Drain Punch does 53 to 60%. Yeah, Machamp is just out of range. Just out of range. And if he's Adamant, I am faster as well. So I live the hit. I think what he's trying to do is, like, if he does go for Drain Punch here, like I said, I do live this hit. I know this is Lumberry as well. Sacks Dodrio, which is smart. Definitely smart. And all I gotta do, I believe, is just click Giga Drain twice. Once I close combat Steelix, I believe I click Giga Drain twice and win by knocking out Scrafty with 2 specs Giga Drains. So we go right for the Guts boosted close combat right here. Put Steelix in range of 2 Giga Drains. And like I said, I believe that Spec Sceptile does win by clicking Giga Drain twice, because it should be able to knock out Scrafty. Easily. Wow. And if he knocks me off, we're good. We go right for that Giga Drain. He took the rock damage. He can't set up and beat me at the same time. I am faster than +1 Scrafty. Unfortunately, it was not blessed with, like, good speed. I would have loved if Scrafty just had, like, give it even Magneton speed and it'd be a lot better. But we do 2 KO this Mon with the Specs Giga Drain. And after a Dragon Dance, I again am still faster than him. So that's going to be a good game. So, Specs Sceptile able to come through in that first game. Let me go ahead and challenge him to my game 2. I have Anti-Stall and I have Clean Garbodor. This team is actually very fun. I think I'm going to use this. Let me import it real quick, though. Clean Garbodor. I like this set. Alright, let me challenge him to Clean Garbo. That's for game 2. Like I did say, it is the best of 1. And that's one of the advantages of obviously actually looking at a bunch of the teams on my wall. I do know them, and I can recognize it right away. Wow, this is a threatening team. This is regular Dragon Dance Altaria. I can't Mahjong. This is Smogtours. Have fun. All right, so SD Sneasel devours him. Jesus, I just saw it. I definitely want to lead off with Scarf Scyther. I think it catches him off guard. Should be good versus the Altaria because of Sneasel and the fact that I have, well, it's not Mega Altaria, obviously. I gotta be careful about that. Alright, so we're gonna lead off with Scyther. We can just U-turn out of there immediately. We are Choice Scarf, we don't have to fear anything. He does have Emboar as a switch in, or Altaria. Opts to stay in. Surprisingly, because I do have my Xatu, which will be able to block the rocks if he wants to go for that. Yeah, nice. Oh, we got him up. I'll take it. I will take this. I'll just Heat Wave here. I don't care if he Rapid Spins. Heat Wave also ensures that I don't think he'll go Pawniard. So I'm going to Roost here in case he wants to explode. I don't know if he has that. Like, I recognize the team, but I don't know this one 100%. Alternatively, I think U-turn's the better play. Because I don't need Xatu in this game. This is the only hazard setter on his team. Yeah, we'll go for U-turn here. U-turn catches what I expect to be maybe a Jellicent coming in. He could be normal Gem Explosion, but I'm thinking it's actually Cobra Berry. And I don't mind him going for Dazzling Gleam there. Gets me a little bit of momentum with this. And Scyther does really well. It is Choice Scarf, like I said. So it matches up very well versus my opponent's team, as he does go Emboar. Will U-turn here? There's no way he's going to be faster. And we can always go Seism Toad. Actually, no. Seism Toad is not the play. The best mid-ground play, because Xatu does nothing in this game, is to go Xatu. Scouting for that superpower if he predicts my Seism Toad, or Flare Blitz. Yeah, I definitely did not mind him taking all that extra damage. This could be Belt, though, Grass Knot. But we are Fizz Def on Seism Toad. It could be Belt with Grass Knot. I'm hoping it's not. I'm assuming he's just going to go Jellicent, though, or Whimsicott. This works as well, because I do get up my Stealth Rock. And it also gives me the opportunity to get in my Garbodor with some spikes up and just have that working against him. Smart play, go for U-turn, though. Gets the momentum up. Again, Scyther is looking really good with Aerial Ace once I get rid of Pawniard. I can see him going Emboar here to Flare Blitz. Jellicent also makes sense. Looks like it's defensive. What I want to do, though, is give him the false sense of security that basically he can beat me 1v1, so I want to get up spikes. He does beat me 1v1, but what I want to do is get up spikes. That way, like, I want him to try and burn me, and then I can go for the Z move all out pummeling versus Pawniard and knock it out. So he's definitely going to burn me right here. Yeah, I don't mind Sceptile getting burnt, especially because he can just click the Specs Giga Drain. Nice little Scald right there. Whimsicott can come out as well. I'm actually going to go for HP Rock. Mainly because if he goes Altaria, it's a problem. It's actually a problem if he goes Altaria. I need to be careful around Pawniard too. Emon is a threat. But I don't want him going Altaria. Whimsicott also will take a decent chunk from this, so this was all around, I think, the better play. I can see him Mementoing. He can't Stun Spore me, obviously. He can go Pawniard though. But we're going to be able to 2-hit KO Whimsicott. That means that HP Rock is still relatively free. Obviously, Pawniard can come out though. But because my Garbodor does pack a Z move, he can't knock me out with knockoff, and I can knock him out with all out pummeling 100%. Only mon I'm really scared about is Altaria. But I do have Toxic and I do have Ice Shard on Sneasel to be able to deal with that. And Emboar, being as low as it is, it's actually slower than what's it called? Than I wouldn't say nice Seismitoad, but Seismitoad is still pretty good here. He can Flare Blitz slash Superpower respectively. Why'd I say respectively? It's slower than Sneasel is what I'm trying to say. Well, no, it's not, but I need to keep... Seismitoad's still the best play. Even if he Superpowers, I can switch out. And if he Flare Blitzes, I eat that up. He even burns me, which isn't too bad. Like, I will Scald here. I will always Scald here. Even if he goes Jellicent, I will Scald here because I can Toxic Jellicent as well. And look at Giga Drain versus team. Look at HP Rock. I could have outsped him there as well in HP Rock, but maybe I'm... Because I know Seismitoad is faster. I'm a very speedy variant, so I can Toxic him. Yeah, that don't matter. I can definitely Toxic him, and then I think I just want to get up Hazards. I really just want to get up Hazards with my Garbodor. He can't touch me. He might double out into Altaria, but the Hazards are really pressuring the Emboar. And if he goes for double Toxic, I beat that 1v1. He could also Scald Burn me, I suppose, but getting up all my Hazards is going to be really nice. Especially if he goes Emboar as he does now. So Flare Blitz is 100% coming out. I can see him Superpowering, but either way, Seismitoad is my best play to sack. I just got to be careful around Altaria. I don't know what variant it is. Is it Sub Dragon Dance? I don't remember off the top of my head. I really don't remember if it's Sub Dragon Dance off the top of my head. We're going to Toxic here. If he is Sub Dragon Dance, that's bad, obviously. I don't know why my head is saying Sub Dragon Dance, though. It probably is, and I might have seen it, and I just didn't know. But he actually goes for the Z move. So Z's Devastating Drake, which means that I can go directly into my my Sneasel and just click the Crash. Knock this boy out. Ice Shard's actually better because I don't want to risk missing. And it obviously knocks it out as well. So we're going to be able to get rid of Pawniard there. Or excuse me, the Altaria there. And we do still have Scyther alive, which does eat one hit. And I believe that Scyther actually knocks it out after Aftermath, even if Garbodor, something ends up happening with Garbodor. And Sceptile wins by kicking Giga Drain. So we'll click All Out Pummeling right here. Knockoff does not knock me out. He does not see the All Out Pummeling coming. And this Pawniard, he had to go for a second SD. He had to hope that I was like Spikes, Pain Split, or something like that. But all I gotta do now, and this is why I never reveal Giga Drain ever, because he might have seen Focus Blast coming. All I gotta do is Giga Drain here until Jellicent dies. I understand the second SD play because Focus Blast slash Drain Punch. Yeah, but that's why I didn't go for Giga Drain, because I didn't want it to like click that this might have something like Focus Blast. But we're gonna be able to win here because the poison damage is gonna rack up, and that is gonna be good game. So we end up winning 2-0 in round 1 of the NU Open. Thank you everybody for watching. If you guys did enjoy, of course, feel free to leave a like, and I'll see you guys with my next match. Hey, shout out to your fans for straight up, bro. Shout out to my fans for the team. I really thought this was Sub Dragon Dance Altaria though. I swear I saw one team with that. But thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.